Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Fireside Cast. Tonight, we have the RGL Division 1 Season 4 lower bracket finals. Our teams are Kronge Realm, Off-White, and HRTeam. My name is Caleb. With me casting tonight is Tcmano with Jamond on the analyst desk. How are you guys doing tonight?
I'm doing pretty well, Caleb. I'm excited. Hopefully, we got a great match coming up. I've been looking at these teams the whole season, and I'm excited to see them match up here tonight. But, Jamond, what do you think, man? What do you think is going to happen? And how are you doing tonight?
Man, I'm ashy. My skin ashy. I forgot put lotion on. My skin's just ashy. Nah,
Oh,
this
no.
this game looking actually pretty nice. Actually, I'll say, despite what I said earlier, this game is still overall looking nice. Ideally, I don't know the maps, so that's the one other reason I'm like thinking right now that it could be a really good game. If I hear those maps,
First map is Gully Wash, I think, and then Process, and then Metalworks Decider.
Gubby Wash first pick.
Gubby Wash.
What the? What the? What? Okay. Nah,
Is that an unexpected choice to you, Jamon?
Nah, that was a pick, but I didn't think it was gonna be first pick. Oh, no cough tonight. Both teams not feeling the cough gameplay.
Do we know which team picked Gully Wash?
Yes, it was HRTeam.
Yeah,
HRTeam. Okay.
That's a definite HR first pick.
Yeah, played. I casted an HRTeam match in Gully Wash like weeks ago, and they played very, very well on it. But that was, of course, back when they had Mr. Slyn, their superstar medic. And in his place tonight, we have Cheris. This is the match that Cheris has played with HRTeam. So that'll be an interesting little shakeup. We have a roster change on Kronge Realm Off-White as well. Scout Ambrun not going to be playing tonight. In his place, we have Animus, who is very, very good at this game. As Jamond can tell you, Jamond was talking up Animus quite a bit before we went live. RGL Advanced Season 2 champion. So looking for big things from Animus.
Yeah, no, this game's looking like just like the fact that how like rosters are staying the same, and like how both these teams are like really really good with, well, how to put this? I'd say Kronge specifically. Now I'd say that they have this roster change like aggressive pushes and more from Kronge is definitely going to be like something to definitely watch out for, especially like if it's the same main caller from Kronge and not Animus calling. It's gonna be farm. And then with the roster change with HRTeam, man, Cheris medic. I love watching Cheris play medic. Actually, he does some funnies. He does some funny little medic plays that I don't be seeing a lot at the time. But I'm excited to see. Nonetheless, I'm excited to see like overall how this game is gonna go down. I'm actually like I have a I low key, high key, sort of key have a prediction, but for the most part, I'm still like in the unknown. Just because like goalie wash first pick, literally that still blows my mind. Goalie wash first pick over a majority of the maps.
Kronge Realm Off-White coming off of a very, very tight loss the other night to Milky's in the upper bracket finals that went down to the wire on Metalworks, a 5-4 on map 3. So I'm expecting them to come out of the gates very, very fast. I mean, that aggressive play style that they showed against Milky's was like really where they shine the best, when they could keep the ball rolling at all times. Just pedal to the metal, not stopping, allowing their experience to kind of take them through. So if they're going to take home the W tonight, which I would say they're definitely the favorites going in, that's probably the way they're going to do it. On Gully Wash in particular, I'm gonna be interested in seeing the demo matchup, because Cray, as everyone knows, is a beast. He's been putting up huge numbers for HRT all season. But Nomi on Kronge Realm Off-White, the performance that Nomi put up against Milky's, that was insane. Nomi was hitting absolutely everything. So I think the demo matchup here might be the deciding factor Of course, with Animus on Scout, that's going to bring a whole new dimension to Krondrome.
Yeah,
but
I definitely agree, Caleb. Animus is such a great scout. Not not to knock anything off of Ambrune, but Animus, he's been around for a while, and he definitely knows what's up. And I think maybe not going to help them as much as a on Gullywash, which isn't necessarily as much of a scout map as something maybe like process or product or something like that. But I think maybe it'll definitely help center the team and keep them engaged. But I know it is a bit tough to call. But what are your guys' at least players to watch? We don't have to get into Preds just yet, but who are your players to watch? You called out Animus, you called out Nomi, but anyone else maybe on HRT you guys are looking at?
I'm going to say Cray. I mean, I was just talking about Cray, but Cray has been kind of the initiating force for HRT all season, at least from what I've seen. HRT other players to look out for. I mean, obviously, Nimby, yeah. Nimby has been having some great bombs.
Nimby is nuts, bro. Nimby is literally like, Nimby's nuts. Nimby bombs are actually like I'm telling you, when I'm telling people that Nimby is like, he's both, man. Stat player and an impact player, but mostly just the impacts, man. And Nimby be drawing eyes, getting as much space as possible. Nimby just nuts. That's my go-to pick on me looking at HRT a majority of the time. Just it's always with the Nimby, man. It's always with the Nimby. That's
Okay.
100.
All right. Well, maybe we'll see some great bombs or plays out of him and Pelt. Pelt, pretty old school player as well. I believe he played an ECA invite, if my memory serves correct. But I think he was maybe a demo player. But
yeah, he used to go by Pamphlet.
Yeah, so it's good to see some
market. I think.
Yeah, he did.
A long time ago.
Him and the old that old ECA gang. But it's good to see some old blood. I guess old guard invite still here, still kicking around as well with Cheris. But I don't know. I guess we do have 12 in the server, so gonna do maybe some Preds. I gotta agree. I think that it is gonna go to a Kronge Realm off-white. I'm gonna give it to them. At least this map, I'm gonna say 5-3 because I think HRT is gonna put up a good fight, but I still think they're gonna be overwhelmed by Kronge Realm.
Yeah, 5-3 to Kronge Realm. I think that's a decent prediction. I'm hoping it's a relatively close game. If I had to just guess, I'd probably say closer to a 5-2, but anything can happen on Gullywash. And I think this map, HRT probably has a higher chance of success on this map than Process, which is the next map. But we'll see if they can come out of the gate strong, as we are going live.
Yeah, it's going to be going live here. This is HRT versus Kronge Realm. First map, CP Gullywash. Going to be looking at this first mid right now. Going to be looking actually at the demo on the side of a Kronge Realm. We're going to be Yambo right now. See what he does. He's getting some early damage, but just going to be trying to rotate right now. Some early soldier bombs come in from the side of Pelt, and Nimby does go down, unfortunately. So that is just going to leave Kronge Realm the whole space right now. And they pick up Magma. And I don't know what HRT was doing. It just looked like they got the mid super slow there. I don't know if you saw anything, Caleb, but yeah, it just looked pretty slow on the side of HRT.
Yeah, what I was seeing initially was Yambo was
really Cheers goes down!
I didn't see that. They were all stacked up on their side, and I thought that was going to be a good opportunity for HRT to try and make space on the point. But they never really got in. They were just kind of stuck by their choke and not let Yambo kind of collapse on them. Just come right back in and take the mid very, very cleanly. As Plaid did go down, so there's no medic on the side of Yambo, but they have the player advantage and they do not seem to want to stop. Ali is down below in water, but it doesn't look like anything's going to get done right now. Actually, do they know that Ali's there? He's just picking up the health back. Okay, they know he's there. He's fighting Matsu right now. Gets Mopsy very, very low, but is going to die to the pipe from Cray. A nice pipe from him. So now there's a 5v6 situation. HRT is going to try to peek out a little bit more. Yambo's not contesting the lobby at all. They are content to just hold outside, but here comes the peek in. We have Nomi peeking into lobby, Plaid in as well with Jonathan Michael. Who is Jonathan Michael? Whose alias is that? Well, okay.
He's that bro himself.
Yes. So right now, both teams just going to be probably stalemating right now to get their Ubers up and even. Looks like Pell going to be trying to peek a little bit here with his soldier, a little double soldier spam into lobby, getting a little bit of space, but not really getting enough damage to warrant a true sack in or drop a player. But just going to be looking to see who decides to go on an off class, who decides to sack in, trade their life for the greater cause of their team. But Pell is just going to be playing very far aggressive, actually, into this Walker's area, but it is all trapped out. He does not walk forward enough to warrant a death. But these teams just going to be trading spam right now, and it is a bit early for stalemate, but in stalemates I always love to see a some type of off class, maybe a sniper, spy, even the forward heavy.
Trying to jump in, I think that was a sack play, gets taken out by Pelt. Does some decent damage to Cheris actually, but not going to get him down to anything to make him pop. So we'll probably see Skelly come up on an off class, maybe sniper. And HRT does not look like they want to move forward with it at all. They still have their cookie cutter 6. Allie gets taken down. Actually, a really nice rocket from Pelt. And Skelly comes up on heavy, actually. We have the offensive Pudas. This is the kind of play I like to see. Always love seeing the heavy. And there's a scout actually in. That's Mopsy takes out Nomi. So that's a big, big pick for HRT. Trades out, but Skelly is here on the heavy now. That's going to be helpful for Yambo to try and stay in this. But Pelt wants to go right in. The Uber is popped. The trade is coming in. This is a solo Uber onto Pelt. So the Ubers are going to be about even, a little bit longer for HRT. But Pelt goes down. Ellie trades out.
Cheris!
Oh, but Cheris goes down. And it looks like the back cap going on.
The back cap!
Animus. Really, really heads up play from Animus to get that back up as we are 1-0 in favor of Kronge.
Yeah, I was focused on a very nice air shot attempt, but Animus, he's got his eyes on the prize, getting that back half, and we are going to be going into the second mid-fight right here. Going to be, once again, trying to look. The HR team very slow to move through his big door, finally moving through. Going to be watching Cray right now to see what he does. He's just going to be spamming across on the other side. Both teams just trading damage right now. Actually, as I say, with Kronge pushing on Puff, Yambo's so low, he goes down to a nice chip shot by Mopsy, but the damage is done. It is only Jonathan Michael left. He's trying to do everything he can, but he can't do anything, and he goes down to Pelt. What an explosive mid right there, Caleb.
Yeah, I was really, really impressed from HRT there. I liked Nimby's bomb, putting a bunch of work on it, a few kills. It started off a bit slow, but they turned on the aggression at just the right time, caught Yambo completely off guard, and were able to take that mid full wipe. Full advantage for Cheris going into this last. Are they going to want to move quickly with it? They're just peeking into lobby right now, not rushing it really, just captured second, trying to move together as a unit, rotating upper. Do they want to go in launch or shutter maybe? They're trying to kind of peeking shutter. Oh, but Cheris dropped!
Oh no!
Allie with the perfect rocket in from launch pad as Nimby goes down as well. Disaster. A lol dropped in chat from Nomi. That is just about the worst thing that could happen if you're HRT in this situation.
Yeah, that really is probably the worst thing. You got the mid, you had all of the forward momentum, but they were all the way back right now. It looks like they're maybe trying to catch someone out at this baby door, but that's not where they're coming out from. They're coming out through upper. Oh my god, so that was just a little sneaky trap play here. Nomi does take down Magma, and that is going to be HRT retreating. Nomi very low, he's on 21 HP.
He drops the talk after killing Pelt. It's the double pipe. Just very, very quick. Do not try to step to Nomi. Nomi will take you down as Yambo is going to be coming in, recapturing this mid. They have a 40% Uber advantage as I speak. Capturing that midpoint up right now, moving through choke, just getting their soldiers in, and Scout Animus running forward. No fear, Magma is in spawn as sniper. But going to
Oh,
be taken down actually by the Stickies as Nimby goes down as well. The Uber is forced, so nice job from Nimby getting the force out as Yambo's going to try to move forward, see what they can get from this. But so many players dropping on the side of HRT. Ali putting in a lot of work this round. Pelt trying to do what he can, but Nomi keeps picking up the frags, and that's going to be a very, very fast 2-0.
yeah, you know, I saw Nimby bomb in. It looked like he was going high, and he got the force, but the rest of his team was just out of position. And you know, they managed to take that force all the way from Choke into the shutter and just still wipe them. So really great job by a Kronge Realm to convert a potentially a bad situation into a good one. But coming out into this third mid right now, going to be looking Pelt very caught out. He's going to be jumping back to his team to try and get some health. But Nomi does manage to pick up Magma, so a really great pick right there. Mopsy trading out, so it is now just one player down on each side. It looks like it's going to be HRTeam trying to push forward as a Nimby goes in for a little forward bomb. Jonathan Michael going pretty aggressive onto the demo. He gets one rocket. Can he get the other? No, he gets taken down, but Animus picks up another in the back line. So it is just going to be two traded out right now. Respawners are coming up, and this is a very extended mid fight. The soldier's so low. That's going to be Pelt. And oh my god, Skelly gonna be trying to take down Mopsy. So this is just a very extended mid fight right now, but it looks like HRT is giving this up as Pelt goes down. So a nice, maybe longer mid fight than what you'd normally see, Caleb. But once again, Kronge Realm just so dominant right now.
Yeah, Yambo approached that mid. I mean, they won it off the back of damage, not really frags. The Bluff Bomb got a lot of damage onto Cheris that made Cheris have to play really passively. And that let Yambo take a lot of space across the point. A soldier, I think it was Pelt, tried to jump on top of the point and like force Yambo back, but they did not give up any space and use their superior health to just take the mid and walk forward. They now have second point as well. Skelly goes down to the trap from Crane. It's going to slow it just a little bit. Welp is in on River trying to take down this soldier. Pelt might be caught out. Actually, no. Jumps out. Nice survivability there. As we're going to stabilize a little bit as Yambo is positioned pretty far back onto the second point in this upper area. There's a soldier trying to get in. That's Nimby, seeing what he can get, but not going to get much. Pelt is in lobby having a 1v1 with Ali. Who's going to win? Ali's going to get the rocket onto Pelt. So that's both soldiers down actually for HRT for another 7 seconds. And that might cause some aggression, trigger some aggression from Yambo. And here comes the Uber onto Nomi, the return pop from Cheris. Both of these Ubers not flashing a whole lot. Skelly goes down from Cray. HRT starting to flash a lot more. Animus on the floor, going to get taken down pretty quickly. Nice focus fire. Jonathan Michael Dwelp also down to the Cray sticks. And
oh, Nomi trying to get behind right now. Trying to do it. He can't send the scout. He gets the point. He does it. Oh my god. Nomi with the heads up play. Just, you know, going in through river, going through water. He 1v1s the scouter. He catches him off guard. And he just wins it up for his team. So that's going to be 3-0 for Kronge Realm Off-White. Pretty dominant so far. You know, I don't know about you, Caleb, but they have come in, you know, swinging their fists, and they've been connecting the punches. I'm hopefully going to try and pull up some logs here, but I don't know. Caleb, Jamon, what do you think about that first half?
Pulling up the log. Oh, Jamon, go give your analysis.
All right. Well, how do I put it in a very they just let them bully him. Like, really, they just let Kronge Realm do literally whatever they want. Literally, as soon as they were able to, like, as soon as room, like, areas where room could have been easily denied, Kronge just immediately just took advantage of that. They also just took advantage that they just also took advantage of the fact that goalie is literally a first to last type of match. You literally win the mid, and if you can just take that speed and aggression just straight to last and just wipe everybody out, you're fine. And that's literally what they did. Like, the Ubers were crisp and perfect enough to where they just got so much point denial and more picks here and there, left and right. People not being punched. You know, Kronge Realm doing really well to, like, it looks like in comms, like, where they're ending their Ubers, how they exactly want to execute their Ubers, or more just literally just letting Kronge Realm get so much work, literally so much work done. Like, literally Skelly and Animus are literally just cleaning up after the Nomi damage, and then like their soldiers are just drawing eyes. It's literally just straight, just a straight plow so far. And like, you know, HRT could fix it. They definitely can get the remedy to go ahead and just try to fix that little situation. There's a lot they need to do here in this half if they wanna try to take this map, because this is their map pick. This is HRTeam's map pick, so they definitely need to step it up if they wanna get some rounds back here. They gotta probably do some mids and more differently if they definitely want to go ahead and take the initiative here and start getting rounds on the Kronge if all possible. And if not, well, you already know as you're kind of seeing how the fates may go.
I mean, Yambo's playing. They're playing confident. They're playing the game they like to play. Very, very aggressive. They're not stalling much at all. And they're taking all the aggression forward, and they look like a team of winners. Really, I mean, that's how they're playing. That they feel confident that they're going to win this match, no problem, and that's what they're showing so far. HRT, I mean, from the amount of resistance that they've been able to put up, which hasn't been that much, it's all looked very scared to me, a little scattershot. They don't look entirely put together as a team. And on these mids, they had that one really, really good mid where they wiped Yambo completely. And I'd love to see more of that from them. But generally, I'd love to see more aggression. I think that risks might have to be taken if they're going to come back and win this match at all. They can't try to play a very, very safe game. And they're just going to have to try and match Yambo's aggression or punish it somehow, and they've not been able to do that thus far.
Yeah, no, they're not really going ahead and trying to match out. they're not really like listen, I'm brutal, I'm honest. They're not really doing a good job so far at stopping that, but they definitely can. Listen, they got the DM and the power to do so, and they definitely got the main call in the position, and like just basically just being concrete with all their calls and more. They definitely have the power. Oh.
We are live into the second half, actually. As I'm watching Cray roll out to this choke, try to fire some stickies across the point. We get a big double bomb from Pelt. Nimby actually gets the first frag onto Blup. There's a re-jump here from Pelt or Nimby getting on top of the point. Ooh, a nice rocket from Ali, but an air sticky from Cray takes him down, and Skelly down as well from Cray. So a solid mid from HRT. Not losing a single player, actually, as they're going to move forward to this big door area and try to get onto second as quickly as they can. Plaid goes down to Pelt. That's going to help him quite a bit. Pelt trades out as Animus gets that crack.
But he's forced! Nomi just coming out. Yeah, he just came out through that little door right there, that baby door, and he forced them. So, once again, Nomi making amazing plays for his team, but, you know, got to give it up to HRT. They came out, they won that mid, they denied Kronge Realm any space on that midpoint right there, just picking off any of the overextended players. Yambo gonna be trying to come in here for a little bomb through a launch pad, but he gets taken down with some crisp rockets and scatter shots from Magma and I think Pelt. So once again, right now, I think it's the first time that a Yambo have been on their last. So I'm gonna be interested to see how they hold this. Or actually, maybe second time they've been on their last.
Yeah, it's the second time, I think.
Yeah. So, you know, they got the Tcmano up. They're gonna be building. Ubers are basically gonna be even here. So hopefully we're gonna see maybe, you know, a sack in or an off clash or something like that. Actually, it looks like they might just try and take this through Shutter, Caleb. Pelt's looking at it. He's looking through the window. They do! They're taking it in through Shutter onto the sentry gun right now. Gonna be trying to take down Nomi, but the Uber is popped out in retaliation. Some point presence right now from Pelt. He's gonna be jumping on the point and going lower to try and play for that later in the mid fight, but he's taken down by Animus, who spots him out and says, "No way, Jose." Cray is still caught in, and that is going to be a failed push from HRTeam as they are escaping with only Mopsy and their medic.
Yeah, just a failed push there from HRT. Pelt took a lot of damage right before the Uber was popped, peeking Shutter. It took like 150 or something right there. So I think that definitely did not help their push. Nimby tried to get a nice jump in there at the end, a nice quick jump, but couldn't land any rockets onto Plaid. So that's going to let Yambo push out to the second. They have the point captured now, and are just kind of chilling back at the moment. No aggression as of yet. Just kind of hanging around by Choke Nomi, putting up all the sticks, and the spam being traded. Yambo actually giving a lot of space to HRT right now, as that's going to be a soldier jumping in. Nimby trying to get something, does a decent amount of damage, but not going to get any kills.
He got Nomi so low there, but he does not manage to connect it, and so Mopsy actually going to be taking down Ali, which I assume was the counter bomb from Kronge right there. So things are just going to be trading out here. Looks like someone wanted to go in there. I think it was Mopsy going to try and go and maybe rush down the demo or someone, but each team just happy to wait it out. Obviously, Kronge, they don't have to do much here. They are up 3-0, so the time and the points are in their favor, so they can take this as slowly as they like. Looks like Magma actually going to be trying to get in behind here, going to be fighting in lobby, but, you know, Magmi and Nimby trying to go in behind together, but that does not work right there. They get taken down in lobby, so the flank is completely open on the side of HRT.
The Uber from HRT coming in right onto Pelt. Plaid has not popped yet, only now. Welp does go down to Mopsy, but this could be a much better Uber from Yambo, as the soldier's going to be jumping in. That's Pelt, gets taken down, and Yambo is going to be looking to try and push forward here. Actually, Ali and Animus both dead, so that's going to slow their momentum a lot. Mopsy is running in through Choke along with the rest of HRT, and they're going to try to get onto the second as quickly as possible. That situation, there were some crucial frags onto some Yambo members, because that situation was looking a lot better for them. I think when Pelt jumped in to sacrifice his life, I think that really slowed Yambo down. So a nice play from Pelt to slow the momentum just a little bit, and that's going to let his team capture second and try to push last once again, crack this nut.
Yeah, it does seem like HRTeam has managed to get a better foothold into this match right now, trying to once again get into his last beat. Sack is going to come in, but a nice pipe from Yobi, just shutting that down completely. So good on him, and a Ali to take those two players down. That's going to be the two-man from HRTeam. Hopefully they can try and hold this inevitable Kronge aggression that you'd expect to see, but it looks like Kronge going to probably just be happy to not take any risks, going to be trying to trade the spam. They don't get the better end of that exchange, and so they back up to their last, happy to hold it again, enjoy the festive lights that we've got going around this point right now. And you know, maybe we'll see, hopefully, another sack attempt, Caleb, or even better, maybe the return of a heavy or a spy. I don't know.
Sniper from Skelly right now, trying to peek down the river, gets an angle, but not going to be able to hit the shot. Spotted pretty quickly. Going to be rotating back around, trying to peek into lobby. Pelt is actually right there. Ooh, misses the shot. Getting spammed by stickies from Craig. Gonna peek into River once again. Takes a shot. Misses. And gonna try to get spammed out. Surfs away. There's a player in water, I believe, right now. But not anymore. Actually, there's some...
Oh my goodness. Yeah, there was a Magma. He was on the point, and I did mention to take down, I believe, Ali. So really great job by him, but the other two players on his team go down, so it's just 3 up. So not really the trade you want to see. Going to be Kronge trying to chase HRT out of second, which they do manage to do successfully. So really great job from Kronge to just recognize that. But the Uber actually is going to be used out on the side of HRTeam to try and catch out Yambo. Maybe just not trying to expect that whatsoever. If Magma does go down, however, so not looking too hot already, but it does manage to look like they've defended the second point pretty well. Nimby going down so low in River, and he's going to be taken up by Animus, but not before trading down, I believe, well. So going to be a lot of chaos, but it looks like HRT is just going to be trying to go in with this, Caleb. A lot of aggression right now, trying to get onto the point. They cannot. He's going to be taken down. That's going to be Mopsy right now. And oh no, it's going to be Cray going down as well, going to be caught out. Luckily, I do believe Chairs did manage to extract from that situation. So I like the aggression from HRT, but it was a bit disconnected and a bit discoordinated, Caleb.
Yeah, that Uber that they took through onto the second point was a good Uber. Skelly was trying to get onto Cheris but wasn't able to land a shot, and they had a real chance to get onto last there, and they were trying to take advantage of it as quickly as they could. But unfortunately for them, there are some very, very confident DMers on the side of Yambo, and Nomi just looked very comfortable, spamming down the stickies, just didn't look very concerned at all. And so now Yambo has pushed out, captured their second once again. HRT still holding this mid. Pelt is on the James Bond Spyman, and he's going to be cloaking through this choke. Almost rushes up against Nomi, but just barely doesn't. Going up on that default in Bizwatch, I think, jumping down, trying to get off.
Oh, he gets it! Oh my god! He went full on Assassin's Creed, Caleb. He jumped over the demo. What a beast! Oh my god, it's gonna be, well, trying to stuff this Uber. He does get the force out, but oh my god, they're gonna get Skelly as well.
There's a backcap going on mid right now. That's Ali and Animus. Are they gonna get outcapped though? It appears like it's a cap trying to get stopped. That was actually pretty close. But that's going to put Yambo in a really bad position as Animus and Ali are trying to get back as fast as they can. Cray's going to get pushed back. That's going to help them hold off the point just a little bit longer. But Plaid, Ali, Guelph, Animus all down. HRT taking their first round. They are in this game.
Yes, they are in this game. It only took them 40 minutes to do it, but they've gone and done it. Good job from them. Actually, not 40 minutes because the first half was not 30 minutes, but still, really great job from HRT. Hopefully we can see a repeat performance on this fifth mid. Going to be coming in, going to be once again watching, actually going to be watching Nimby, see what he does. He is under right now, getting some good damage onto Platinum, who has to actually back out and wrap around to choke, disconnected from all of his team right now. But that doesn't matter because Nomi and Skelly are going to be taking down Nimby and Cray. So just regardless, Kronge don't need a medic, Caleb. They are just happy to win this point without him as they're trying to stuff and run through this big door. Pelt going to be taking down Animus, but Jonathan Michael says, all right, I'm going to get you back, and gets him down. It is just Platinum alive right now, trying to heal up Ali for the best he can. So much damage.
Fighting for his life, manages to survive. Excellent dodging for Cheris. I'm sorry to interrupt. I just saw Cheris bouncing around Ali. He's trying so hard to kill him, but Cheris, excellent dodging. A real asset to HRT. I think Cheris has been playing very, very well. As HRT is going to be coming and recapping this mid. Plaid is just spawning now, 100% Uber advantage on the side of HRT. That's going to allow them to move forward pretty confidently. Cray is putting stickies through the choke. Actually thinking better about the push through there, slowing down just a little bit, and they're actually going to rotate through the big door, try to get in that way. They're going to be able to get in pretty cleanly. All of Yambo is not really there. Ooh, but Jonathan Michael, well, jumps down, gets the force from Chair.
Yeah, that was a good play by Wolf right there. He didn't get that much damage on the chair, so I think it's a bit of a questionable pop, but, you know, maybe a player was low or just the surprise factor.
I think. I think
yeah.
Was at 150 that whole time.
Yeah.
Either way, they tried to go forward with that Uber. Didn't really get much. 2 players down, as that's going to give Yambo the opportunity to peek out from this last a little bit more, as they're already onto their second, moving pretty quickly. Cray might get caught out here, as the Uber is popped from Yambo. Cray is the first one to die. There's a soldier from HRT just barely escaping through that drop down. 13 health on Nimby. There's scouts getting juggled all throughout this choke, but no more frags going as of yet. Pelt is defending the point. Wow, gets the kill on the Plaid and Animus. Ali down as well. Pelt and Magma down, but Skelly gets traded out as well. So this is turning into a bit of a disaster from Yambo. Cheris does die. Jonathan Michael, well, getting that frag in the end. But
Nomi. Oh, he's gonna try and cap up the second point. He's gonna try and cap up the second point. Oh, he doesn't. He's on point. Oh, luckily. Okay, so luckily Yambo does manage to defend their point. I do understand what Nomi was going for. He was trying to cap up the second point so they could not cap last because it was so close to being capped. But he is going to go down, and Ubers are going to be even, so I doubt we're going to see any big plays going on right now. Looks like HRT just going to be happy to take lobby right now and just try and see what classes are up. Actually, going to be peeking on the launch pad right now. Going to be Magma going in. Cray does take down well. So it looks like HRT does peak a little bit. Going to be sending in 2-man while Yambo is not really set up. Actually, a 3-man. Maybe a little bit of feeding, but you know it's all meant to be. That was all intentional.
It's all calculated. HRT have this whole match planned out. As there is a scout getting onto second, and the frags actually Animus just going huge. Cray down, Mopsy down. As the Uber comes out from HRT, trying to get onto Plaid before he can get to 100%, but it's not going to work. Plaid has full Uber now, as HRT is going to have to give up this lobby push, as Yambo wants to push out with both of their scouts, trying to force HRT all the way back. Animus with another frag onto Magma. Pelt down as well. Animus just going huge on a 5-kill streak right now. Yambo, Kronge is going to cap out their second point and rotate through this big door, try to get in just tentatively right now. There's a scout there. That's Animus just leading the charge, pushing all the way up, and HRT is backing out from their choke. They do not even want to try to contest this mid-TC.
No, they do not, and they don't really want to contest second either. As the Uber comes in, it takes down Cray. Jonathan Michael is going to be going in super deep right here, trying to get all he can. And Magma does pick down Animus, so going to be denying Animus, who's been doing so much right now. Nimby actually does manage to take down well, so it looks like HRT is going to be happy to try and regress here, get back onto their second point, as they now have Uber, and are going to be looking to try and push into this mid, Caleb, as now it is Yambo who's running for their lives, just going to be happy to take their second point. So, you know, a little bit of the old swing, the leapfrog situation that can happen so often on Gully, as, you know, hopefully we'll see a, oh, we've got the sniper from Whelp.
Let's see, where's that sniper? Is it just hanging out in forwards? Yeah. The Jonathan Michael sniper, not going to get really anything. Still actually hanging out there, going to try once again, see if he can get a cheeky little peek, but no, going to end up back spawning, as HRT's going to cap out this second, and look towards trying to push last. Cray trying to peek the shutter a little bit. Pelt goes down, Magma goes down. The Uber is popped from Yambo. 3 down for HRT right now, as the rest of them are going to have to get out of there. They're going to have a 40% Uber advantage once this Uber runs out from Yambo, but Yambo's going to be able to get back onto their second point and cap that out. I guess a bit of a wash there, but HRT coming in once again. I see a soldier jumping all the way around. Jonathan Michael trying to get a sneaky kill onto the medic, but not going to get anything. Cher's going to outsmart that, as second point is going to be recaptured by HRT. Magma on the point, on the cap. Pelt dropping down as well. Yambo backing out through their riverside, back onto their last.
Yeah, so this is still a good situation for HRT. They do have Uber ad. If they move quickly with it, you know, you assume Yambo isn't going to be completely set up, because you just saw them in River right now, and it looks like that's what HRT is going to be doing. They're going to be using onto Pelt, almost a little soldier solo Uber, but they do splash. Gonna be Nimby jumping in onto the heavy, but the heavy just denies him, the aerial denial, but the heavy is, and it is just now Pelt alive in the back lines. He is gonna show himself, I think, a bit too early. Gonna be trying to take down Animus, but Animus, he just jumps around him like the scout he is and takes him down. That's gonna be a full wipe for HRT, as we see Yambo aggressing on their second, and probably gonna be trying to take this mid as well, Caleb.
That was the Skelly heavy, hiding in secret, just like spun up with the Tommy Sloth silent, walking around the corner when Yambo's or HRT's Uber ran out and just getting several kills. That was really, really funny. As Yambo has captured their mid once again, this round has been so back and forth. Score currently 3-1 in favor of Kronge Realm Off-White. Holding their mid right now, as looking at HRT's side, they are held pretty passively onto their second point. Not a lot of pressure onto their choke. They're at about a 30% Uber disadvantage, 35%. Look at Nomi all the way in, jumping onto the second point. The soldier's going to come to contest him. Is the air shot going to land? No, it's not, just barely missing, as Yambo's actually, that bomb made so much space for Yambo to get in. Really, really nice work from Nomi there, just no fear. As Yambo's going to be capturing up this second, moving forward into the lobby as we speak. Both soldiers there, Scout, Medic, Demo, they're going to be moving as fast as they can, favoring the shutter push once again onto Animus, who gets Pelt down very low, but the Uber is traded off from Cheris, managed to get that pop off, Whelp down, as well as Nimby. The soldiers going down left and right, Plaid trying to survive as much as he can. There are 2 players on the cap, and that's the 4-1. Kronge Off-White.
Yeah. A really great job from Kronge Realm to just aggress there and to just run at HRT, making sure that they could not get any defenses or set up at all on their last point. So just really great job from him showing their aggression. But coming in onto this next mid. It is almost match point for Yambo right now, so gonna be interested to see what they do. A soldier bomb from the side of Pelt does get denied. So he's going to just walk back to his other side and get some heals. Nimby going to be taking down Ali. So really good job from him. Going to be looking at HRT trying to bomb in here, just stuffing all of Yambo out. It is Nomi still in. He does manage to take up the pack because he was pretty low there. Well, does kill himself, I believe, trying to escape. So a really great mid from HRT, not losing anyone and just bullying all of Yambo out.
Yeah, very, very clean from them. Just nice presence all around. Pelt goes down somewhere. I didn't quite see that. But the Uber comes off from Vlad. Maybe did Pelt force that Uber? Either way, Prey is also dead. But still 100% on Cheris. Skelly dies as well. Nice rocket from Nimby. Magma's gonna die from the sticks of Nomi. And HRT in a bit of a weird position right now. And here comes the Uber right now onto Mopsy. It's a solo Uber right now. But not going to get much done, just going to push Yambo out through the choke and cause things to reset a little bit, except now HRT is about a 50% Uber disadvantage, and Yambo's going to be trying to set up for a push relatively soon, I would think.
Yeah, that was good from HRT, except once they got the Uber, they got the Uber force, they did not, they didn't decide what they wanted to do, because some players were still in on the second, trying to play for like a really quick refight. With their Uber, and then some players were trying to get out, so it just ended up that they dropped a lot of players for their Uber, but that doesn't matter because Yambo is coming in and they're just wiping all of HRT. It is just Nimby and Pelt alive. Pelt is going to be trying to get out through this big door, going to be jumping onto the demo right now. Does manage to take down Nomi, so a little bit of revenge right there from Pelt, making sure that his team is not spawn camped, so good from him, but he's just going to be trying to retreat on from this river, from the scout, but Skelly takes him down, and he's dominating him. So, good on Skelly.
I swear, I look away from my screen for 2 seconds, and I look back, and there's like 2 more points captured. That's just how this game has been going the whole time. But now we have HRT holding last. I mean, if they lose this push, that's going to be the map. And this was their map choice. We have a level 2 sentry up down by the stairs. It's being upgraded right now to a level 3. Yambo does not have anyone really pushed up forward yet. Skelly and Jonathan Michael on a bit of an adventure up here into River to see what they can get. Dispenser down. Here comes the push from main. Sentry down immediately. Pelt down as well. This is looking pretty good for Yambo at the moment.
Oh!
Half time. Really well done.
Yeah. That was just, I think they got majority of those kills after they capped. That was just really great job from Yambo. They managed to just get everyone onto that point. And, you know, at the end of the day, you don't even need kills. You just need to cap the point, which is what Yambo realized, and that's what they did. So, really great job from Yambo, coming out strong on this first map. Final score is going to be 5-1. Going to be looking at these logs. You know, our resident analyst, Jamond, what did you think of that? Were you a bit more impressed with what HRT had to offer, or do you think it's still complete Yambo aggression all the way through?
I think it was still, honestly, man, it was still the same problem. It was literally still the same problem. Literally, they got the one round and they kind of got it, but it didn't even really seem like they had it like patented down. They kind of just got it based off of pure DM and more. But what I am gonna tell you, for real, on the bid, on the real, on no cup, no buck. What else can I say? No cap.
Okay.
No cap. For real, 100 emoji. They just could not figure it out. They really couldn't just break through like the DM that Kronge was just kind of just throwing out there as much as they could. And it really, I can't really say it was like problematic. It really was just they got put in the box. They really just got put in the box, especially at last pushes. Like, I understand, like, the past couple of last pushes they've had, like Kronge, or excuse me, HRTeam has been thinking it's like a really good job to just take it through spawn and just kind of like leave it to the stickies and more on the point. But as you kind of were seeing, every time their stickies are more on the point and they let that happen, the sticks get dead, and they got both scouts and a soldier on point, and it just gets capped instantly. You can't even stop it. At that point, like, the demo that's kept, like, HRTeam's already out there ready to fight and more, and literally it would just be like solid. Not to mention, like I'm saying, when last pushes were happening with Crondrum, they were like calling, like positioning where they want the Uber to end, how they want to play their Ubers, how they want like where everyone needs to play in this Uber. Sometimes it failed. With HRTeam, the last push they had when they were like when they were like for the most part getting it figured out, like for the most part, it was just how would I put that? How would I put that? It was like it's the coordination was like seemingly really fine for the most part, and then just nothing, just nothing, man.
Yeah, it did feel like the Yambo coordination or just coordinated aggression was a bit far too superior for HRT to handle. Just coming out really great stuff from Animus. Going at least in that second half, he went 22-6, and they really great stuff as well from Nomi as well, going 16-6. So actually just a lot of six deaths. So, Yambo not really dying that much, which is kind of be expected if you're going to win as dominantly. But just looking at these logs, Nomi, Animus, top damaging. That's going to be Nimby on HRT. He's their top damager. Just really great job from all of them. I think, HRT, they kind of got some, kind of foothold on the mids. It seems like their mids were looking a bit better because they managed to just block out HRT. Or they managed to block out Kronge just like a few times. So I think maybe they try to work on that to maybe take your advice and go mid to last and just hope that would play out. But when you're playing against such a good team as Yambo, you can't just rely on mid to last. You know what I mean? They got their own strats they're working on. So I don't know, just really great stuff on the side of Yambo. But next map, it's process. And what do we think about process? Do we think this is going to be better for HRT? Do we think this is going to be more favored towards Yambo? I don't know. What do you guys think?
A lot more stalemates are gonna happen. I'd probably say. So because it's process, man. Yo, hot take.
Oh,
Process
oh,
is cheeks.
ah,
Process is cheeks, man. Like I for demo, listen, that's my hot take. Process is just cheddar cheeks. I'm gonna tell you what. Listen, it is stalematy. It's
yep.
slow. Man, you telling me as a demo man, I gotta catch a buff to cross? You told me I gotta get a whole buff to cross crate? What if I just want walk forward? Nah, you can't walk forward. Why? Your soldiers haven't bombed yet. But the right thing, like it just don't work out. Like processes, booty,
Oh
absolute cheekaroon, man, just
Oh.
cheeks. I thought about this.
Yeah.
I like there is nothing literally. I was like, you know what? Maybe process is alright, but then you play process as devil, man. Like it is doo-doo buns, man. So not only does Nomi have to be like, I'm the demo man. I'm gonna sit right here at back, be all comfy. Man, you can't even cross because the other demo man meets you. It's like, what am I gonna do? I either have to walk forward with a full buff, or I have to go around, or my soldiers have to get height. Oh, but height's the night. I gotta get out. It's actually over. It's actually just over, man. 100. Like here's what I'm gonna tell you, straight out, just straight out the coop, just straight out the coop, man.
Yeah.
I'm thinking it's gonna be another. I'm thinking it's gonna be a 5-2, only because
Okay.
Yambo can be patient indefinitely. Yambo can be patient indefinitely. Like for real, they can be patient and they know when to take their aggression. They're not like they don't rush things as much, and if they do, it maybe happens like once or twice, but they don't like immediately rush things like right out the door. Like HRTeam has been so far. What I've seen is they've been rushing a lot of pushes, and they haven't been checking stuff, and they've just been getting caught, and they have literally just have been letting like their guard down a lot of these times. Like I'm telling you, they do have the DM to like not let this happen. To not get caught. They obviously can be like very, very smart about it. But from what I'm seeing right now, it's not like how they usually would play, or how I put it. It's not how they would usually like play out. Like if you kind of see what I mean. Like this game versus their previous games, how they played goalie wash and maybe even process. It's been different. It's been entirely different from how they're playing tonight. And I don't know if it's just I don't know if it's just like time with the ringer or more, or just the coordination just isn't concrete right there. But for the most part, it's just I'm not seeing it right. I'm not seeing it like immediately at the right moment. You know what I mean? I'm definitely not seeing it like whatsoever.
Yeah, because it looks like they definitely HR team definitely has the DM to keep up with Yambo, which is, as you've said, is probably the only reason they won that one round on Billy Watch in the first place, is just to really great DM on their part. But I don't know, as you said, process can play a little bit slower. Do you think we're going to see any sniper coming out? Because it is open. This is probably the best 5 CP map to run anything close to a full-time sniper on. So do you think any of these teams are going to try and use that if they stalemate on mid to second for eternity?
If I see any kind of sniper, I better see Animus snipe. I didn't get to see it. I better see. Matter of fact, if Animus don't snipe, that's all I'm gonna say. I'm not gonna say it. It's kind of not safe for work. That's all I'm gonna say. It's just if Animus don't snipe, that's all I'm gonna say. Type 1 if. Like, that's all you need. You don't need anything else.
All right. We've hopefully got a really great match for us, Caleb, right now as we're coming on to this first mid. Going to be Nimby versus. Going to be jumping in really aggressive right now, but he is going to be taken down. Going to be Mopsy going down as well. So Welp showing his dominance pretty early on in this mid fight. Just going to be looking like Skelly running along those crates, and it's just going to be all of Yambo trying to force out HRT from this mid fight right now. Just going to be stuffing them into that choke, and HRT does not want to be there, so they are going to back up and retreat. And that is going to be Yambo taking that mid and second pretty decisively. Luckily, I believe both medics did stay up.
Vlad died.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Vlad died pretty close to the beginning of that mid, and Yambo just took the aggression really far forward. Didn't manage to kill Cheris, but that's going to let them come back onto the second point. But you can just see the really insane aggression from Yambo to try to push forward into that situation, and HRT just really had no choice but to back off. But they are going to try to re-push mid now. Yambo really doesn't have any ability to contest this in a major way with the amount of Uber disad they're at, so they're just going to back out from their own choke and stay on their second. So this is going to be going over to HRT this mid. Welp is on sniper. We have the Jonathan Michael sniper. He's over by 1 actually, trying to get a cheeky angle, but no, he's going to be spotted and spammed out. Going to be backing off as HRT is well onto second at this point. Cheris takes a decent amount of damage, but is going to collect a pack, so Cheris is going to be just fine. Second has been captured, and Welp is still on sniper, but in a very, very passive position back on last. No other off classes as of yet, and we're going to whoop, but Nimby goes down. Magma as well. Welp getting the really, really nice headshot. That's going to give Yambo room to move forward a little bit. They are just starting to move now. Welp gets
the Uber force comes out.
And yeah, the Uber force from Cheris, Skelly down to Mopsy's pistol. But Yambo might be able to re-push this with the big amount of Uber advantage that they have now.
Yeah, so really great job from Yambo to get those 2 picks. Welp doing nice to keep his team in it right now, but the Soldier Bomb's going to be trying to get out this force right now. Going to be Pelt and Nimby going in. Luckily, Planadium does stay alive, so going to be keeping charge on that 100%. Going to be pushing through 1 right now. Not going to be having to use their Uber at all, so just going to be capping up the second point as a going to be look like Cheris is going to be coming out to almost about 80%, so they should have Uber to fight mid with. As the Uber does come out through IT right now, gonna be bombing forward, trying to get anyone they can, but it doesn't look like they're gonna get anyone, Caleb. So we're just gonna be happy to try and cap this mid fight. As the Uber comes out right now on the side of HRT, just gonna be trying to get anyone they can. It looks like Planadium is caught out, gonna be actually escaping through that sewer, but Nomi does go down. Nimby gonna be taking down Animus as well. It's gonna be Whelp as well going down. So 3 picks right now for the Uber Force and keeping mid pretty good right now. Gonna be HRT trying to roll in as fast as they can, get anyone that they can, but it looks like the rest of Yambo gonna be going back to last with their little bit of Uber charge, Caleb. It's not enough to really warrant a push out, so it looks like HRT just gonna be happy to peek this. Oh my god, it looks like Nibby is in behind Caleb, and he's gonna be trying to get on the med. It looks like they're trying to get all the cap times that he can.
Wow.
Oh, there's so many players are going down. Nibby doing
frags.
Oh, it's just two up, Caleb. It's just two up. It's just well.
Ooh, nice rockets from Pelt, taking down them both. It's Nomi versus the world right now. Trying to get the sticks off of the plate. Is it going to be enough for the respawns to come in? No, just barely. And that's going to be 1-0 first round to HRTeam.
Wow. I did not expect that at all, Caleb. You know, HRTeam kind of looking like a whole new team right now. Hopefully that wasn't just the first round though. As we're gonna be watching, I'm gonna be watching Cray, see what he does. He's gonna be sticking off that crate, trying to deny any bomb attempt from Ali right now. As it's gonna be a bomb coming out from Quelt, just gonna be going back, but Ali is gonna go down. However, nice pickup from Mopsy. The soldiers are being traded out as usually happens. Animus and Skelly running across the point, getting gonna be picking up Magma, and that is gonna be enough for Yambo to take control of this mid as they get the high ground.
Yeah, a nice reaggression there from Yambo to take that mid. As Mopsy goes down, Jonathan Michael continuing to push forward. Now going to get the pack into sewers, looking for maybe a flank right now. Spotted out, going to take a lot of damage back out through that sewer entrance. And now Yambo's just sitting here holding mid. Nomi just putting some sticks through the choke. A little bit of aggression. But nothing happening as of yet. HRT pushing up a little bit into that IT area. Nimby was getting a little bit adventurous, but gonna end up backing out, and now we just have to see who's gonna make the first move. Both teams have 100% Uber, and here comes Pelt. Whoa! Completely shut down by Nomi. He says bye-bye. But actually, Magma came in and got the force onto Plat at the same time. So a nice play there from HRT to get the force onto the enemy medic, and as long as they can keep Plat nice and safe right now, they might, Cheris, they might be in a pretty decent position. Skelly is way behind in lobby, causing a lot of chaos right now, pulling a lot of heads, and finally does die to Craig, but Skelly stalling HRT a lot. So nice work from Skelly, but HRT's going to finally be moving in through this choke into mid. No real pressure as of yet. I mean, Yambo at a significant Uber disadvantage, going to be backing out through their choke, and that's going to be in the mid over to HRT, TC.
Yeah, really great job from HRT. I was not expecting that a double sack from them onto mid, but it worked out. They got the mid force. Nimby is going to go down to Ali. I believe he was in a bit too aggressively, but Yambo is going to try and use that to bully HRT out of the second point right now, but HRT is going to use their Uber in. Planadium just getting it, and he's going to be trying to save his scout and his soldier right now. Unfortunately, Nomi did go down before he could use out onto him, so HRT, they're going to take that, maybe try and re-aggress here through choke, which it looks like they're going to do. The scouts leading the way, trying to make as much space for their team as they possibly can. Just going to be enough for a Cray to start spamming right now. Going to count out the high bomb from Nimby just to make a bit more space for his team. Both teams just trading spam, but it looks like HRTeam, they did not get anything from that, so they are happy to just back out so they do not bleed any players. So I like the idea of a regression from HRTeam, but you know, they didn't get anything and didn't look like they were going to get anything, so I agree with them trying to back out there, Caleb.
Yeah, no harm done really. Pelt's going to come in once again, try and get some damage off. Not going to get much. Nimby and Pelt both down, so no soldiers on the side of HRT. That's going to give the sign to Yambo to push forward a little bit. We can see Nomi, big jump onto mid, on top of the red crate, trying to stick out whatever he can. HRT in a bit of a weird position now. Uber's traded off. Nomi's dead from Cray. Just a very chaotic fight right now.
Yeah, really chaotic fight, as all of Yambo just going to be taking the high ground and killing all of HRT. With that being said, it is just Pelt in right now, and Cray running for his life. I agree, Caleb. That was a bit of a weird situation that HRT found themselves in. Looked like they were trying to. They got forced and looked like they're gonna try and take it in, but Yambo just blocked them, so they were surrounded on all sides. But looks like Yambo just gonna be capping up this mid, going through sewer right now. Let's see where they take this, Caleb.
Yeah, they stacked that point, denied 2 spawns. They're going to be coming out of that sewer right now. Nomi with another big jump in, so aggressive. If you're joining us right now, this is the lower bracket finals, Division 1 RGL Season 4 between HRTeam and Kronge Offway. Kronge Offway took the first map 5-1 on CP Gullywash. This is map 2, CP process 1-0 to HRTeam. As we see their defense onto last HRT, they have a sentry up on the right side. And the Uber has popped in from Yambo. They want to get in on the sentry very quickly, which they do. Animus with the frag onto Pelt. Nimby down as well from Nomi, and very, very clean blast push from Yambo, tying it up 1-1.
That was a very great job from Yambo. Nomi even typing it WTF in chat. I guess he was feeling pretty hyped himself. But coming into this third mid fight, the score is 1-1 for this particular match. Gonna be looking once again at Cray to see what he can do. Nimby gonna be jumping out real quick. Nimby just jumping around the map right now, causing distractions for his team. But Skelly gonna be taking Nimby down, finally saying enough to your shenanigans. And Ali gonna be taking down Magma as well. Pelt going down as well. It is only 3 up, but Pelt does take down, managed to take down Planadium. So that is a very big pick, but it is only Chairs alive, and he is stuck on the wrong side of the map, so he's just gonna kill Bind Caleb.
Yeah, stuck on the wrong side of the map. You do what you gotta do, you know. So that's gonna be the mid over to Yambo. Once again, they've been doing a pretty good job on these mids so far. As Nimby's actually gonna jump in and try to cause some havoc. Gonna jump out through sewer. But just causing a little bit of pressure there. There's another soldier wanted to go in from Yambo, gonna end up jumping out. Both medics died on this middle, so Ubers are gonna be about even at this point. And Yambo is holding back pretty passively, just crossing mid right now, hanging out. Nomi finally getting a little bit more forward onto that choke, but now just backing off once again. And now we see Pelt is hanging out by sewer, looking like he wants to go for a play. Magma's here too, hiding behind the wall on top of the barrels, putting some spam outside from sewer, just drawing some eyes over. Just trying to see where everyone is, see if there's a play that can be made, but nothing happening as of yet.
Oh, Magma and Pelt going in.
Jumping in right now. Pelt in as well. Not going to get the force off of Plaid. No damage, actually. Plaid completely clean, 150, and that's going to allow Yambo to push their momentum forward, jumping in very, very fast as well. Did he get air shot there?
Yeah, I think he did.
But either way, there comes the Uber from HRT. Plaid still has not popped. This is not a good situation if you are HRT right now.
Oh.
Yambo pushing up forward, Frag going left and right, Cheris and Mopsy already down, and the Uber still not popped from Yambo, and a taunt comes out. Animus does die in the stickies of Cray, but through one is Yambo. Right now, the Uber is popped. Nimby, Magma, both dead. Nomi on the point. Cray's trying to do whatever he can, but it's just him versus the world, trying to do whatever he can, but no, not going to be enough. 2-1, Kronge off fight.
Oh, you know, it was looking so good for HRTeam, but it looks like the momentum has just shifted so drastically for Yambo right now. Hopefully we can see something a little bit different on this mid-fight, Caleb, but as it goes, I just think Yambo have been so dominant so far. Going to be looking right now at Nomi. He's been doing a lot of work for his team. Just going to be trying to spam out, trying to deny any of these Pelt soldier bombs right now. Looks like they're just going to get the high ground, going to retreat, going to get healed up from their med. Magma taking down Ali right now, so a little bit of aggression right now. That's going to be Nimby taking down Whelp as well. And it looks like the soldiers are just bombing right now on the side of HRTeam onto Yambo, so hopefully they can get some damage right now. Cray is so low, but he does manage to get healed up and beamed up, so he is going to be in the fight. And all of Yambo right now on this one side of the map just kind of bunched up together. Hopefully it is very bombable, and that is going to be enough for Mobs to take down Nomi. So no demo right now on the side of Yambo, but it's been so long the mid-fight that both teams have gotten Uber and they've used on point right now. Just going to be flashing everyone. That is going to be Yambo, and they've used that Uber to try and escape back onto their side because they were on the other side of the map for a little bit there, Caleb. So that is going to be a very extended but a mid-fight nonetheless for HRTeam, which is what you want if you're an HRTeam supporter this late in the game.
Yeah, it was good from Yembo, even though they lost that mid, keeping Plaid alive there. He's actually down to 16 health right now. Oh god. Skelly goes down the pistol from Magma as HRT is just going to finally capture that Spire and move forward. It looks like to the rollout. Cray and Cheris just peeking their way in as there's a scout in Magma drawing a lot of heads. Animus is going to take Magma out, and Yembo is going to pressure out the combo of HRT through that rollout, and things are going to reset a little bit onto second, slow down, and both teams are going to try to figure out what they want to do as Ubers are about even.
Yes, Ubers are about even. Magma is dead. Maybe he will come up on an off class. He does! He comes up on the Australian man. So I think this is the first time we've seen... ooh, you're right. Oh, I think he was just checking to see if they had a sniper. So they should know that there is a sniper in play. Right now, Mopsy. Yeah, Mopsy is going to be taken down. So maybe we'll see a sack attempt coming out. We do see it from Ali. He is on the point getting some damage, but that is not enough to get a kill. Actually, Nimby very low there, going down to around 30 health, so good job from him to just stay alive. It's going to be, right now, Magma peeking this one door, just looking eyes on the spawn. A scout does peek him, but scouts are quick and kind of hard to hit, Caleb. I don't know if you've noticed, but he does not get the shot.
Magma.
Actually, no, he does get the shot. Oh my god.
Really aggressive angle there. Gets the headshot onto Animus. It's nice. Very nice shot. Ooh, but Nimby, the return headshot from Buell. The sentry is sitting here on this point. Level 3 sentry. Where is Plaid right now? Yeah, very, very safe. Not going to get headshot from this angle from Magma. But some nice shots ringing out. Magma does die. And Cheris as well from Buell. The body shot. That's disastrous for HRT. That's going to give Kronge a lot of breathing room for this push out as they want to go out through one. Actually, Pelt jumps in, gets the force. That's really nice work from him. And are they going to be able to do anything else with this Uber? Ali tries to jump in, but Mopsy's going to shut him down. And Yembo's going to capture this second. Yembo actually still has the Uber advantage because of Cheris's death. And that's going to let them continue to go forward. Nobody firing stickies across the choke. But it looks like we are just going to be building that Uber for now on second.
Yeah, a very heartbreaking to see, but really great on Buell to get this shot, to clutch it out for his team when it mattered. So it's going to be HRTeam back onto his midpoint right now. Just going to be trying to peek all the doors, trying to, get back into his game, back into the second point. It is going to be calling out a bomb right now from Pelt. Going to be doing a bit of damage onto I believe, Animus on the point, but that's not going to be enough for anything to HRT to get back on here. We do see another soldier bomb from Nimby, this time full committing all the way in, but he does get taken down. It looks like Ali in this IT area going to be trying to do some shenanigans, but HRT don't like what they see, so they force him out. So that is going to be just a little soldier trade. As I say that, Ali is just suspended in the air by the hit scan classes, and he was in the soldier sad zone. Pelt almost going down himself, but he does not. So we're just in a classic little bit of a trade here, Caleb.
Yeah, both teams just trying to see what they can get on the second point. Pelt goes down, Animus as well. Looks like HRT is going to try and move forward through this choke. That's Mopsy, is very, very in, making space for their team as the combo of HRT kind of in no man's land right now. And
Cheris
goes down to the Nomi pipe. Oh, no man's land is not where you want to be, ladies and gentlemen. And that's the proof why. Magma also dying to Bwelp, and that's another disaster for HRTeam. And Yambo's going to be moving in as we speak. Nomi with a big jump.
Oh my god, they're trying to get onto Planadium. Oh, sorry for interrupting there, but I just saw the two soldier bomb on Planadium doing everything they could to try and get him, but it does not look like that worked out. So it's just gonna be Bwelp going in there, but Magma takes him down with a really great headshot, just denying any forward momentum Bwelp had with a nice just one tap of the sniper rifle. So that is going to be enough for HRTeam to just try and hold on, but the Uber does come out from Yambo right now through that IT area into rollout. Just going to be trying to do everything they can. The scout and the sentry gun are denying them pretty handedly right now. Mopsy going to be taking down Ali. So looks like Yambo is just going to be happy to try and get on the second point, but I don't know if they're going to be able to cap it, Caleb, as the HRT aggression is coming out in full force right now, trying to do everything they can to not be stuck on this last point. And it looks like they are going to be able to protect their second point, as they do have roughly 50, maybe 40% Uber ad right now, that if they're quick, they can definitely work with.
Yep, they have that Uber advantage. Gonna let them push into mid. There are a few players hanging out in IT. Skelly's hiding right now, as well as out. Like, the two of them just hanging out. just having a little play date over here in the IT area, and they're going to be moving on, trying to get this back half onto second. They're on the cap right now, and this might actually go. Yeah, here comes Skelly. They get the cap. Both of them moving in towards
It's just Cheris on last. He's on Pyro. He's on Pyro. Can he do it? No. And he gets the air shot. Oh.
That was that was really funny.
That was very funny. Oh my god, that's heartbreaking for HRT though, because they had the momentum. Maybe they wouldn't have won it as handily if two players weren't hiding and actually fighting them, but still, they had the momentum. They were going in the mid. Don't know if they would have necessarily won the round, but they definitely would have been in a better place. But really great heads-up play from Yambo to just hide those two players behind, get the pick. Props to Chairs for going out on Pyro, but in the end, it didn't buy his team enough time to get in there. So, really great job from Yambo, but I do think HRT has been looking a bit stronger than they were on Gully Watch, which is a bit interesting because, this isn't their pick, it is Yambo's pick, but still Yambo, regardless, having really great aggression so far. And Caleb, Tcmano, what have you guys been seeing so far?
Well, what I can tell you. First, let me go ahead and just say, this map is still cheeks, dude. This map is Bonzo Doo Dog Beans.
Oh my god.
But okay, but enough of that one. Well, really, when I look at these logs a little bit, I see Cray doing like 300 damage, or I see Cray and Nomi going pretty tight in their little DPM, 300 DPM all around. I see a lot of cleanup going, but you know how I told you that HRT is rushing a lot? You can kind of see it now. I don't know if you can, but they're still rushing a lot of these pushes for last to be able to solidify any type of solid push. I just it's kind of nut. And this is only the first half in the second map. Like ideally. Like you would want them to be able to try to utilize it more to where like everything else for them is going pretty well for the most part. The holding last is going pretty well for the most part when they can hold it. And then the other times they just die to random picks. They just die to like stupid picks. Like two of them will already be dead, and the Uber hasn't even been used from Kronge yet, and they just aren't stopping it at all. Just at all. It's I don't even know how to put it. I don't even know how to put it on.
So, Tcmano, how much of that do you think is due to like the roster shakeups of HRT? Cheris coming in, first match as HRT's medic, because from what I saw in a lot of those situations, like where Cheris dropped during that push into second, like it just looks like there's just not a lot of coordination, doesn't seem practiced. It just looks like what it is, which is that there was a roster shakeup. So how much of an effect do you think that's having?
Honestly, they really didn't even get to play with Cheris that much from what I was told. Like they wanted to be able to have more time to play with Cheris, but I don't think they did. Ideally, you want my honest opinion? I'll give it. I think they should have. Who was a ringer before Exile? They had.
Yeah,
I
believe so.
They should have. I honestly believe they should have just saved Exile. Like for this specific moment. Like, sure, the guy got him to DPM now. So I would say like definitely roster changes are definitely like a back and forth. Because like for example, Mopsy's been on medic, Mopsy's been on scout, Mopsy's been on medic, Mopsy's been on scout. And then like there's I mean, even with that, it's like committing to one or the other, you know? I think it also has to just deal with like a lot of what's the word I'm looking for? Like solidifying DM or solidifying mechanics on one or the other. You can do both, but at the same time, like you're in playoffs, so it's like, what do I focus on more? And like throughout the playoff series, we've had like a roster change every so often ever since Slyn has disappeared. But I would say, yeah, it is definitely like that, but at the same time, like it's a ringer. Cherish is like holding their own so far, and they definitely can just work this out. They definitely can just nail this out indefinitely if they just stop doing the things that they're doing. Literally, they just stop. Just literally,
Stop
just
doing the
stop.
things that
Just
you're
stop
doing.
beefing, man.
Do the
Just
right things.
Stop beefing last pushes and more. That's literally all I can tell you.
Yeah. All
Well, on
right.
those wise words, we're going to be going live into our second half. Really fast on this rollout is Nimpy trying to jump in as aggressively as he can, as Niembo is all rotating around to HRT's side of mid, all on the low ground right now, but starting to get the frags coming in. Mopsy goes down first to Nomi. Nomi getting another onto Magna, so those are no scouts for the side of HRT. A dangerous thing on process. Cray gets the return onto Jonathan Michael, but Nimby also going down to Skelly's pistol, Pelt down. This looks like it's going to be a pretty decisive mid for Kronge.
Yeah, just for regression from Crown Realm. But actually, right now, it is Nomi blocking the exit of HRT. Actually, HRT was on the wrong side of the map, so they have to use this Uber to try and get out. That is going to be Cray bombing in all the way. Hopefully, Chairs can try and get out of this alive. I don't know. He just managed to make it out. Well, he hasn't made it out yet, but it looks like he is going to manage to make it out. He's on so low. Oh my God, Chairs.
Oh my God. How
He
did
may
Cherish
have
survive.
I don't know. He may have had to sacrifice his team to do it, but gosh, oh, he died. No, me picking him up. All that for naught.
For Yambo, the frags just going their way, and despite Cheris's amazing survivability there, that's going to be another round over to Kronge off weight 4-1. If they win this next round, that's going to be the whole match. Guelph is on the airstrike.
Yeah.
So
Oh my goodness.
I guess Guelph's had enough and gonna make some magic happen. Nomi is the first one to die though from Cray. Jonathan Michael dead as well from Nimby trading out that frag. Plaid gets the next frag. It's an arrow onto Cray. Skelly down as well. Pelt, and it looks like HRT is taking the space on this mid. Here comes Yambo for the re-aggression. Pause for just a second. Ali trying to jump up top. Plaid gets the arrow onto
Oh! Oh my God! Just the Palladium just coming out huge with the crossbow, and it looks like he is going to manage to survive as his respawners do come up and save him from the remains of HRT just trying to bot in and get him. That is going to be Cray just jumping in, trying to do anything he can right now, and just they even though they won that, they got pushed back to their second, but they're happy to come in here. Pelt. He's going to jump out. He doesn't want any part of this. He wants to keep his stats up, looking clean. I respect that. So, it's just going to be...
we're watching the meta evolve before our eyes here.
It really is. Match. New things are being tested, Caleb. Oh my God. And the Soldier Bomb comes in right now from Pelt. He tries to get in onto Palladium.
So, I mean, a decent bomb, but not enough. Craze jumping in once again. No fear. Not going to be enough, though. Ali gets the rocket onto Cray, as Yambo's going to be able to take this second cleanly. No contesting from HRT at the moment. Ali does die Nimby's rocket, but the cap's already in. Look, Yambo's already popped their Uber onto last. Is there anything HRT can do? No, there is not.
You know what they could have done, Caleb?
What could they have done?
They could have taken the time machine and done something different. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, I think if they simply would have done as Jamon said.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Done different things.
Yes.
Perhaps,
if they's just not been themselves, maybe they need to like change their aliases. But as we see right now, that is going to be a 5-1 for Yambo. Taking it, both maps 5-1, actually very convincing from Kronge Realm. This does mean they are going to face Milkies, but before we talk about the implications of this, let's talk about this match. Let's look at the logs, and let's talk to Jamon. Jamon, what did you see from that half? It was quick, but what did you see?
Domination. I saw Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War domination be played, and I saw all three caps be captured at the same time. I saw total domination. I saw, first off, I saw boat beef and airstrike. That was how you beef that boat. We gonna have to talk after this. I'm gonna have to enter Mumble or something. Nah, it was a like when I'm telling you that they just had the pure aggression the whole time. That's literally what they had. They literally had complete. They literally had a complete dominance over literally the whole thing, man. And to how would I put that in all? I don't. I mean, like you can just look at logs for the whole series of like of process.
For that
No,
second half,
no,
Animus 430. The second half on Scout. That's a big old number.
That is a big old number. Kind of beasting right now.
Nomi 316 DPM, Cray 293, and then the second most highest person who had damage for HRTeam was Buck with 248. Besides like the whole team, and then behind him is Skelly and more. It's just like just like pure DM, and just the fact that Kronge just pushed it forward. And like I said, HRTeam, like for a while they looked like they were getting the hang of it. Like they were like, all right, this is how we're gonna play differently. This is how we're gonna adapt, but didn't adapt well enough for Kronge to just go ahead and just step all over that. Just go ahead and just step all over that progress. Oh man, but nonetheless, they did really good. They did really really well, especially for the season. I gotta give big reps to my boy Magma and Cray. I gotta give them my reps, man. They definitely gonna get that respect for that. But at the same time, like they got it. They got it. At least how I'm seeing it, they definitely got it. For sure, for real.
Yeah.
I mean, congratulations to Kronge for their victory going up against Milkies in the grand finals. Congratulations to HRTeam on a really good season that they had. I casted a few of their matches and watched a few more, and I always thought they were a very entertaining team, always a very interesting team to watch. The loss of Mr. Slynn before playoffs definitely affected them a lot, but I think despite that, they put up a decent performance, and at least gave us a show tonight. So, are there any other shout outs you guys want to do before we sign off?
I'm gonna let Caleb go first.
All right, shout outs. Just shout outs to everyone who's watched any cast this season. Just all the people at home. I mean, this has been my first season casting, and I don't think I'll be casting grand finals, so this will probably be my last cast of the season. It's been a lot of fun. I want to keep doing it. So, yeah, my shout out is to everyone who's watched. Oh, and also shout out to Looster and his bird.
Mono, what you got? Because mine's long.
All right. Then I will try and make mine quick. Shout out to my team, Minus Rep. Hopefully we get this dub. Grand Finals newcomer. Check it out.
Let's go.
Yes, but I think it'll be casted on somewhere. So hopefully, shout outs to Jamon, Caleb, Antlers, right here on Fireside, as well as Looster and the Bird. Y'all are amazing. And shout outs to all the people who still play TF2. You guys are beasts. That's it for me.
All right. Shout out to the production, Antlers, man. Antlers keep it 100. Shout out to Looster and his bird again. Yo, his bird fell. That shit cracked me up. Oh my god, man. How your bird fall? He got wings, don't he? No, that's a joke. No, that's a joke. That's a joke. Man, shout out to Evan. You know, got to keep it 100. He still got a big head. You know, shout out to my boys and girls at Milky's. Gotta keep the rep going. Shout out Beepity Boop because he got a fat ass head too. Shout out to my team Big Mel in the game. You know, I love them. They're a bunch of noobs, but you know, gotta keep it 100. And I'm trying to think. There's one more. My brain. Shout out Hedgehog Hero. That man is a delight to this world and a delight to this community. And that man deserves every nice thing that happens to him in the coming future. 100. That's all I got. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
All right. Well, with that, this has been Fireside Cast. My name is Caleb. With me has been Jamond and Tcmano. We've had Antlers on production. And I hope everyone has a good night.